Let me start recording. All right, guys, welcome to tonight's team call. Thanks for getting on real quick. It's going to be a quick one, but we're going to go over congratulations, everyone who's on the board for Success Club. I would pull it all up, but it's in the zone right now, so we're going to get started. And make sure you're checking in with your Team Cup team and seeing how everyone is doing. If anyone has any ideas what's working, what is totally not working, if you're like stuck on following up for a conversation, check in with your Team Cup group because that's what they're there for, your little accountability partners this month. So if you guys watched the video that I posted about Bonnie Engel, she's the right now for this year, she's the #2 coach in the company. She came to DC Super Saturday and she said a lot of things that kind of totally made sense and were like aha moments for me. So one of the things she said talked about how she comes up with her posts for social media. So like, I know she uses Facebook and then I know she has an Instagram. And so she does a lot of sharing through these posts. And so we've done, which we're still going to continue to do because some people like that kind of group setting and individualized attention, but we've done like 5-day coaching at a glance groups in a little private group. We've done our virtual party, which is in like that event. And we do keep that public so people who aren't in the event can see the posts. But she said, your Facebook or your Instagram, whatever, we'll stick to Facebook for tonight's purposes. Your Facebook should be your own public sneak peek. Okay, so you're a coach. You want to talk about coaching and the opportunity on your Facebook. Why would you want to wait until you can get just a handful of people in a little private group to share about the opportunity and what you love about coaching, how it's helped you stay on track with your fitness, whatever, etc., in a little private group? So does that make sense? So I was like, yeah, I post about my own journey on my Facebook. Let's start echoing. That was wild. Shoot. I wonder what that's from. Is that from Morgan? Is that your computer?
Wait, what's going on?
I don't know. As soon as you got on, it started echoing.
I didn't hear it, so maybe.
Okay, I think maybe it stopped. So I scrolled through my own Facebook, and this is always we did it during some of our live power hours, but that's always something you get in the routine of posting kind of the same things over and over. So it's always good to double check, click on your own Facebook and stalk yourself and check out like the last 5 things that you posted and kind of see if someone new were coming to your page, what are they seeing? What is right at the top? So are they going to know right away that you're a fitness coach, that you have something to offer them, like support or a group or something? Are they going to know about the coaching opportunity? Are they going to know that you're a mom? Are they going to know that, you're obsessed with your dog in my case? Like, you want the last 5 posts on your Facebook to be a pretty good representation of you. So I realized I wasn't posting for what I was looking for. So I've been looking to add coaches to our team and build our team and get coaches started off right and share what I've found to be such a great opportunity for our little family. So I want other people to have that. I want to pay it forward. But I was just posting about my fitness journey or, things other than fitness, what I was doing for fun, stuff like that, stuff that people could relate to. So I'm like, okay, if I'm looking for coaches, if I'm trying to attract new coaches who are like excited about this opportunity and want everything that I feel like I'm glad to have received from coaching, I need to be sharing that kind of stuff. I need to be posting what I want to attract. So we kind of talked about this before. If your goal is to get to Emerald, you want to be posting about coaching. If your goal is to hit Success Club and fill up your next challenge group, you want to be posting about challenge groups and fitness and people's results, stuff like that. So what we're going to do tonight is we're going to kind of, as a team, just throw out a bunch of objections that we've gotten about a challenge pack when you talk to people about, and you're like, okay, I want to set you up with this challenge pack. We talked about your goals. I think this is definitely what's going to help you get the results you're looking for. And then they're going to tell you things like, okay, well, that just seems really expensive. Or, well, I just don't really have the time right now. I'm in between this and that, and maybe next month. We all hear this stuff all the time, and it's normal. It's part of coaching or any type of, any job. So we're going to talk about that, and then we're going to talk about all of the objections that you get when you want to share the coaching opportunity with someone. So what I want to do is I'm going to pull up a little Word document on my computer, and I'm going to share the screen, and here we go. Can you guys see that? Mm-hmm. Okay, so first thing we're going to kind of brainstorm together are objections to challenge packs or fitness programs. Morgan, are you messaging me on Facebook? You just distracted me.
Yeah, okay, I did it for you and Kelly.
Oh gosh, I'll have to look.
You'll see it later.
All right, so throw them out there, guys. One that I already just said was cost. It's too expensive. What other objections do you guys hear?
Time, yeah.
Time. So people are too busy, too much going on to commit.
They shop at GNC or have their own thing going on.
Shop at GNC or Amazon. They want to get stuff off of Amazon. What else? I'm trying to think of other things. A lot of times it seems like people they're just not sure it's going to be worth it. So I guess that kind of goes along with the cost. But I also have people who aren't really sure. 21 Day Fix, Beachbody, they have infomercials, so it must be a scam.
Yeah.
They're not sure if are they really going to get results.
I also get I can't do at-home workouts. I have to go to the gym.
Okay, so worried about at-home workouts. Shoot, I just had another one. Oh, 21 Day Fix, which I think is really poorly named because everyone wants to say, oh, well, I don't do those quick fixes, right? They're worried that it's a quick fix. What else, guys? Any other ones that you get a lot? All right, well, that's a good start that we've got. Okay, so now we're going to do objections to coaching opportunity. Okay, this one I feel like we could go on for days. A lot of times I get people who aren't at their own goal weight, so they don't think that they can be a coach. What else do you guys get?
They aren't motivators, they don't think they can do it.
So yeah, a lot of times too, they don't think that they're going to inspire anyone else. I get a lot of people, Morgan and I were talking about this last night because Morgan and I, our majors and stuff revolve around fitness and nutrition. So we were saying how we feel like a lot of people think that, well, that's what we went to school for. So of course we would be a coach, and that's not what they went to school for, so they wouldn't be a coach. So a lot of people think no background in fitness or nutrition, or no certifications. People will think you need certifications. Some people will think that they just don't know enough about fitness or nutrition. I have some people who don't see, they don't want to pay $40 to start or $15 a month. So the cost of becoming a coach or staying a coach. What else? I feel like I had so many in my head before. Now that we're listing them out.
Time goes for that one too.
Time.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or like, and this kind of goes with cost, but I have a lot of people that don't feel like they'll make enough to like make it worth it.
Okay, another thing is
I also get someone that's they don't think they're gonna be able to sell.
yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say. Not a salesperson. Won't be able to sell.
They don't want to post on Facebook.
Yep. All right, any other ones you guys can think of real quick? Otherwise, we got a pretty solid list so far. Okay, cool. So yeah, time. Actually, one that I just got like an hour ago. Too much going on right now to start coaching. Yep. Okay, so I'm gonna upload this list in our team page. So what we can do is, if you are looking to think about your goals again for whatever you've got going on in your current business. So for me, I wanted to sign 3 coaches last month and I did not reach that goal. So it's my goal again for this month. And I'm like, okay, what did I not do last month that I can do this month? Like, what do I need to tweak to be able to reach this goal in my business? So for me, I'm I'm changing my Facebook posts to be more like reaching out to coaches and showing about the coaching opportunity. And I don't want to sound too repetitive. So I want to think about, so I'm here in the bottom little list is what I'm focusing on in my personal business right now. So this morning I shared something about the pontoon boat that I had booked for our diamond retreat. Just as like, that's something fun. Oh, there's another list that I wanted to make. And we'll get to that right now. So that's something fun about coaching. That's something that I'm like super excited about, is going on vacation with the leaders on our team and going out on the boat for the day and kind of brainstorming with each other. Like, to me, these silly team calls, I have fun doing this kind of stuff. So maybe I'm nerdy, but I like pretty much every aspect of coaching. Then there are frustrating things, don't get me wrong. And I definitely, like, beginning of this week, I was so frustrated in my business that I just had to like start a new personal development book and kind of get my mind right again. But we've got this list here of things that we hear from people all the time, like all the time. So we can post on our Facebook page to address these concerns and then kind of just nip them in the bud. So which this is probably the number one thing, people are worried about the cost. Everyone's so interested, and you tell them what comes in the challenge pack, they're ready to go and they're ready to get online and order. And you say, cool, you get all that for $140. And they're like, oh, whoa. Or they just don't even respond. And then you're like, okay, well then they didn't like that. Okay. So I think I did it a couple weeks ago even. I'm going to take that objection and I'm going to make a post about it. So on my wall, I would try to find it right now, but I posted something like because I legitimately was worried about the cost of a challenge pack too before I got started. So I'm just going to throw that out there and acknowledge that objection and that concern that people have. And then I'm going to tell them exactly why they don't need to worry about it. So if someone is worried about the cost, like I think I posted something like, thinking about if I had never gotten that 21-day fix challenge pack. Like, I was super hesitant at first because I'm a bargain shopper and I like to get things as cheap as I can. Like, I'm looking for promo codes online. Like, I don't like to spend a lot of money. That's how I am. And so when it came to this challenge pack, I was a little hesitant at first, but something inside me just said, just go for it and see what it can do for you. Now, I'm so glad that I decided to take the time and invest. I gotta get my charger. And make this $140 investment, because not only did I lose 8 pounds my first 3 weeks on the program, but it totally changed everything about like my nutrition. I learned how to eat, and that's for my whole life, you know? So I basically just went ahead to tell how this $140 investment was totally worth it for me. And it doesn't have to be the same story that I just shared, because that might not be the case for you. You may have already had your nutrition down, but you didn't have any workouts that you liked to do. So all of a sudden you're excited about working out, and that's what this challenge pack brought for you. So basically you're going to take the objection, throw it out there to also let people know, if they're worried about the cost, hey, it's cool. That's normal. I was even worried about the cost. Or like, I'm just telling you, lots of people are worried about the cost. And then this is why you don't need to worry about it. It's going to be worth it for you. So you could also even do like a before and after picture of someone and say, bring up, like, I talk to so many people who are worried about how much it costs to get started in one of these fitness groups. And I was worried about that too. And if I could just show you where you can be 3 weeks from now, like, I promise it would change your whole mindset. Like, I'm so excited to get new people started on this program, blah, 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 whatever. And you just kind of speak from your heart and nip these objections in the bud. So that's one for cost.
I was also going to say something that Brittany mentioned is, like, basically if they're not going out all the time, like to restaurants or something like that, then.
Oh, yeah. You could talk about how you're saving money. Is that what you mean?
Well, that too, yeah. But like any of the money they're using for like fast food is what they can use towards this.
Yeah, to invest in their health. Yeah, exactly. And that reminds me, like, going off of what Sam just said, is when people think Shakeology is too expensive. Okay, well, and I know Brittany has said this recently, she kind of puts it into perspective for people, like, okay, but you're fine with going to Starbucks and spending $6 on a drink, but Shakeology's $4, like, you know, so you can kind of put that into perspective with people. And most of the time, especially in the beginning of your coaching, the person you're talking to. So how you would talk to them. Some people I would be like, okay, I'm going to call you out right now because I know you go to Starbucks 5 days a week. And do you know how much money you spend on that per week? Replace Shakeology with that. And not only will you be doing good things for your health, but you'll also be actually saving money. Some people I would come out and say that to. Other people, I would word it a little bit differently. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's definitely a way to put the cost into perspective, is to go ahead and I think Brittany even did it recently. She had like a Starbucks drink in one hand and she had her cafe latte shake in the other, and was like, look, this one's so much better for me and it's cheaper. Like, woohoo. So there you go. So another list that I wanted to make, does that make sense to you guys on how to use these lists to come up with posts for yourself? Mm-hmm. Because that is just a way that you can openly kind of address people's concerns out in public, basically. So I've had actually someone that I invited to a challenge group, and she was hesitant about it, hadn't responded to me. And I knew that she was worried about the price. And when I posted addressing the price on my Facebook and something, then she liked it. And the next day is when she responded to me and she decided to commit. So it could just be coincidence, and I just reminded her that we were talking when she saw my post, or she saw my post and she was like, oh, okay, I never looked at it that way. And I put that out for everyone to see. So she kind of decided to commit then. So another thing that I wanted to kind of just make a list on with you guys. Loved challenge. I want you to think back to when you first started as a coach. So some of you started coaching right away before you were in a challenge group or did any program or anything like that. Some of you did programs before and then kind of crossed over into the coaching role. So I want you to kind of think back and tell me why you love your first program or why you loved the first challenge group that you were in. So for me, I met a lot of people around my age with the same goals in the same area as me, even though a lot of times we have challenge groups from all over the place, but I had just moved to Virginia and I didn't know a lot of people in this area. So for me, I met people with like-minded people with similar goals. And
You feed off of each other, like the motivation.
yeah. What else you guys got?
You took mine, so.
I love my challenge pack because I don't need a gym membership.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I really have less excuses because I can literally just put my sneakers on and get my workout in. I don't have to brush my teeth. I don't have to look cute or anything like that. Less excuses with at-home workouts. Challenge group. I'm not a good cook. I just want like the easiest recipe. If the ingredients list is too long, I probably don't want to do it. So just having that resource to share info and new recipes and stuff with, that was big for me.
Another thing, I'm not confused with like the machines at the gym, but like the videos will show me exactly what to do, and I know that I'm.
So it's like you've got a personal trainer right in your house, explaining exercises. That's a good one. It's not intimidating. So you've got a safe group, and you're doing your workouts in the comfort of your own home. Anyway, so I don't want to take up too much of your time. Obviously, you guys can add to this list the more you think about it. And then the last subject I wanted to kind of touch on is why you love coaching. So for me, I love helping other people get started with their fitness journey or see the results that they're looking for. What do you guys love?
I love being.
I like the fact that they give me motivation.
That too.
And I like being able to motivate people, like others, because I've noticed like my sister and my whole family wanting to get involved now.
Yeah. What was that one you were going to say, Paige?
Just being part of a group, like that keeps you motivated. You kind of already wrote it, but.
Cool. Okay. I love Thursdays. I like payday.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
I guess like you said, meeting new people.
Meeting new people. Yeah, girl, you. Meeting new people. Okay, I like a month from today, I get to go to Jamaica. So incentives, even things just like the Success Club prizes. Like last month, if you hit Success Club, you get a free training call with Jen Sincero, who's the girl that wrote You're a Badass. Or like this month we have Team Cup, and so you can earn your shaker cup, you can earn shirts, you can earn a bunch of stuff. So monthly prizes, you can earn your ticket to Summit in Nashville, Success Club trips, our own team diamond retreat. So those incentives are fun. What else? The discount. Hey, I like getting 25% off.
Also,
Yeah.
like being able to work from home eventually, you know,
Yeah.
at your own time.
There you go. For me, and of course, this is a personal thing. So some people might not like talking about this on their Facebook. For Mike and I, like when I started coaching, we were kind of recently out of college. We had just bought our first house. We were trying to plan a wedding. And so it helped with those expenses. And now that all that stuff is over with, I mean, not that we've paid off our house by any means, but now that the wedding is over with, and like, we actually have a savings account now. Like, the Beachbody money, I can just put straight into savings and just pretend that we are not even getting it. You know what I mean? So again, going along with, you get paid every week. You don't have to wait every other week like some other jobs. Or I have some friends who only get paid once a month, which I would not be good with that. But you can actually, you just have that extra income that can give you a little bit of a cushion. So again, you can add to this list. I'm going to add this as a document in our team page, and you can, the same thing, instead of talking about objections, you can just post about something that you love about coaching. Like, I can post something about I've been working closely with my aunt recently, and she's lost over 13 pounds now since the beginning of the year. So I love helping other people through coaching, and I can talk a little bit about my aunt and say how good it makes me feel. I'm so glad that I have the opportunity as a coach to help the people that matter most to me, my friends and family, and turn that into a post, right? So you don't always have to address an objection. You can address the positive things too. But either way, you're getting out there why you love coaching, or why you're so glad, how Beachbody as a whole has changed your life. Does that make sense? So I know sometimes we like pull our Facebook up and scroll our newsfeed, and we're like, oh my God, I should really post something, but I don't know what. So hopefully this gives you kind of an idea. And as you think of things, every now and then I would just kind of refer back to this list and sit down and add stuff to it. So I'm going to make it a document in our team page. That way we can each, just like our Success Club document, we can each go in and edit the document. So if we want to add things to the list, we can, whatever. But if you're like struggling, like, oh gosh, I need to get some sort of a post in, you can kind of look at this and pull from this and get it to get your creative juices flowing, I guess. Cool. Does that help you guys a little bit?
Yeah.
Hopefully. Do you guys have any questions or anything about anything we talked about tonight, or anything in general? We all good so far?
Yes, ma'am. And thank you guys also for helping me with my little group too. I know everybody's posted something, so.
Yeah, that's awesome. What was I going to say? Oh, so I was going to talk about the performance line, but I've just been waiting for you to post something about it.
Okay, I'll, because I have days written down and I don't have one for that, so I'll make one for that too.
Okay. Yeah, because I'll just take like a quick video or post or something. So you just let me know when you want me to do it.
Yeah, I'm going to write that down.
Okay. All right, guys. Well, thank you for getting on. If anyone wants to schedule a one-on-one call, just the link is pinned at the top of our team page. In that pinned post, you can click on there and message me if you guys need anything. Anything else?
Kelsey.
What's up?
Mason, say hey to Kelsey.
Hi, Mason. Oh, thanks for being with us on the team call.
I knew you wanted to meet him. I was like, it's not the same, but this is a pain in my ass over here.
Oh my gosh, you're fun.